And I'll start by also the business. Across the word storytelling, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? I know the first thing that comes to our mind is, oh, sit down and just talk about fairy tales, maybe story tales by moonlight, and get people excited, get people happy, and everybody just leave and go home. But in the world today, as of this 2025, storytelling from now on, if you just check and see the tech trends, storytelling, which has also to do with content creation, is one of the ways businesses are driving their direction for revenue generation, right? So storytelling is not just about tales by moonlight. I don't know for millennials. I don't know how many millennials are here on this call in this training class. There's this program then when we're little they used to do tales by moonlight. There's this old teacher, she'll just sit in the middle, gather a lot of children, I'm telling them stories about the tortoise and all that. So yeah, a lot of us have that in mind. Okay, that's storytelling. But yes, which is still storytelling. But basically, as the class is going on, you get to see the major part of storytelling, why this class is set up for people's productivity. So, what is storytelling? Like I said, I will explain the meaning by breaking it down, by breaking down the words. The word story is simple terms means to entertain or inform, which real, live, or fictional. The word story comes from the Latin word historia, which means history or account of past events. It entered Old French as estore and later Middle English as story, originally story. Refer to a historical account or narrative of real events. Over time, it's expanded to include fictional tales, myth, and anecdotes. So, over times, the idea of talking about events, real events, it brought about real events, but over times, people started using their imaginative mind to create fictional stories, myth, and anecdote is like you're talking, let's say, an amusing story, an amusing event that you personally have, right? And like I said, it was more about real events that has happened. Somebody will come and begin to say how it is. Okay, I mean, I'm running a postgraduate program in University of Lagos Theatre Art, and storytelling also have the same thing because if you are doing drama, they have to be script telling, they have to be script writing. So it's also aligned with storytelling. So what during the course of this my training, one of my lecturers said how drama came into existence. Like somebody will be actually the audience will be singing and somebody will be acting a story. So of real life events, it was real life events until it started becoming fictional, myth, and the rest of them. So telling is the act of communicating facts, secrets, or story in the most easiest and interesting manner. Storytelling, like I said, it's a gift, right? You will feel the words, the expression when some people write, right? And when some people say it with their mouth. I'll say my storytelling skills and the oral one is getting better by the day. Like I said, telling is the act of communicating facts, secret story in the most easiest and interesting way. Now, storytelling. Storytelling is narrating a real fictional event, simple and interesting to inform, educate, entertain, or teach people, right? It is about telling or educating or informing maybe your business partners or your audience, your social media audience, how your business journey started, how far you are going, and why they should come and do business with you. I know one thing about Nigerians. We like success stories a lot. If you keep telling Nigerians how much you are failing, how much you are failing, how much you're failing in your business, nobody wants to do business with you. But if you're able to tell your story in a very interesting, easy, understanding, simple manner, you see your story begin to fly, fly here, fly there, and people want to come do business with you. So we have different types of storytelling. Like I shared, I've already mentioned some while I was talking. We have written storytelling, which we have books, articles, scripts. Books, when before the internet started, before everybody started getting conversant with the internet, then they used to carry a lot of books. Shakespeare. I mean, I'm a science student. I'm not even an art student, but I would say at a particular time, I'm beginning to find what I love to do. I'm a creative. So I love to create. I love to think. I bring imagination into reality. So I begin to find my steps where I need to be. So then despite if I was supposed to be reading science books, chemistry or physics, but I read The Gods Are Not to Be Blamed, Wole Soyinka. Back then, there were no internet, there was no phone, so you have to read books. So written story, books, articles like the ones we do on LinkedIn. You see somebody, a lot of people even come up with fake stories that never happens in their organization. Oh, today as I was just walking into the office, I saw my boss greeted me, I greeted my boss gave me this, I gave him a handshake. They just tell a lot of lies, a lot of fake stories on LinkedIn, which we all know. And they write it as articles, and people get interested, people read it, people engage. And it's also, some of the stories really have to impact people's life, because somebody might be going through something at a particular time, and just that your story might be just what they need to hear to just transform their mind powerfully, and you don't know where your story is getting to. Or scripts. So most of the movies, I don't know how many of us here that are movie lovers. Me, I'm not a movie person anyway. Pardon me. I can't really sit down for hours and watch. I don't have that concentration. I have to do many things at the same time. As I'm seeing a movie, I'm designing or I'm writing something. So for the movies you watch, the movies come with written storytelling in scripts for the actors, the character, the cast to act the characters in the scripts that you watch. Then oral storytelling. This is traditional spoken story that, just like what I said, tells by moonlight, folk tales, or personal anecdotes. Just like I shared earlier, your personal experience, what you've been going through. Some of these testimonies we see in the people come to say in church, they are storytelling, they are oral storytelling, but to glorify God. Digital storytelling using technology like videos, podcasts, or interactive media. Um, we have a lot of them now. But what's his name? Mr. Macaroni is doing a lot of storytelling with his platform. Nas Boy, if I could get his name correctly, most of his content creation, they're storytelling, and they are very educational. They are very educated. There's one I saw recently about him carrying gun and trying to shoot people who are getting divorced and all that. I mean, he's trying to pass a message through storytelling, through that video, that divorce is very bad for the society and for your children and for the rest of them. So virtual storytelling. This is film, comics, social media content, right? Films, movies that will go to cinema to watch, theater, some of these videos also. It's digital storytelling to earn a living. So this is where I really want to focus on this class. I just don't want to come here and tell you about storytelling without telling you how you can use to benefit and help your life. Class that I hope I'll be able to attend. I'll share more light on how we can make money with this skill, and how we can really actually build imaginative mind to create powerful stories. In this class, I'll be focusing on digital storytelling, because in this tech era, it's highly lucrative and we can earn. You can earn fast, and how you can use this AI images to generate funds from YouTube. I have them outlined, so I'm going to be sharing them one after the other. Steps to creating digital storytelling. So, especially for maybe the YouTube kind of storytelling that you can use, it must not even be on YouTube. There's this company I know. Okay, they reach out to me on LinkedIn, and when I check their platform, what they are requesting for is a social media manager that has AI learning skills. So, like I said, storytelling is it's what a lot of companies are looking out for, because they believe as a social media manager, you should have storytelling skills. But now they want to know how you can use AI to generate images, right? So when I check their page, their platform, beautiful. I like how they use AI to tell their story, and also I think Honeywell, is it Honeywell or one of these top food brand, they also use AI to tell their story. I have some other designs. I would have added it to this slide, but so that we can also see what I've done with AI and the graphics. So first of all, the steps you have to take in your digital storytelling, your story idea, right? You have to come up with your story idea. It should be imaginative. You can use Alter. That I'm sharing with you experience things I do. Alter, there's an app, a tool for this. Alter app, you just have to put it close to your mouth. When you download the app, you see the instructions. Then you begin to say what is coming out of your head. That's how I do mine. Then as you're saying it, it's typing it, it's typing it, it's typing it. Then you copy everything that it has typed, take it to Google Doc, then you edit it. When you finish editing it, then you keep it first. We'll get to the next stage. Although my friend I said has been doing the YouTube storytelling and cashing out from it. What he does now is this. As of recently, he used Chat GPT. He just come up with a story prompt idea, and he inputs it in Chat GPT, and he just gives him a script. Like I said here, if you're a lazy writer, which you cannot be, right? You can type your idea on the chat, do your prompt, and it will give you a script. Then when it gives you the script, then you proceed. But one thing about being a creative is that once ChatGPT gives you something, it's just giving you an idea to lead or guide you. It's not giving you the let me say the full food that will fill your stomach. You should also work on it again. So after you get your story idea, you generate images. And how do you generate your images? You use either Bing AI or WhatsApp. WhatsApp to have its own AI. You use it to generate your image. Okay, yeah, I said generate compelling AI images or videos with Bing AI or Luma. Luma is a paid version, Bing is a free version, and Luma is video. So for if you want to create cartoons and all that, use Luma. Type the characters and keep your images, keep them in one archive. Then step three, then this is how you create your video. Open CapCut. If you're good with CapCut, there are other video platforms. There are other video editing platforms, but I'm good with CapCut. I'm good with Video Guru. I'm good with InShot. So you open CapCut, upload the first image. Just upload the first image you will like that for people to see, right? Upload your first image. If you are using a paid version, it will be very easy. Your life will be easy and seamless. There will not be any issues. Then copy your written story, the story that you have written out from ChatGPT or from your imaginative mind that you have on a Google Doc. So copy it, click on the text. There's a text icon. I should have also added all that, but maybe in our next class or thereabout, I could do more. more deep training on this. So then you click. So this is about storytelling, right? But I'm also getting to the editing part. So then you click on the icon and paste it. Select the voice you will prefer. There are a lot of AI voices. If your story is for Nigerians, select the voice that sounds like a Nigerian, right? So when people listen to it, they can flow with it. If your story is for people in diaspora, select any spray voice. Then you select a cover. You must actually have a cover. So this is not an editing class, right? I would have shared more insight on how you can, what YouTube is looking out for, what you should do, what kind of cover you should put out, how it should be, and all that. So after editing, select a cover for your story. The cover should be any image with expression that invokes emotion. Should be image with action, not just maybe a boring image or anything. So we have to be creative by also telling our story with AI. And it will drive audience to take action. Then download your story and share on YouTube and other social media platforms. How to generate AI images. So I also had to share this. How to generate AI images. Generate AI images on WhatsApp. So you click on the AI icon. There's this AI icon that is round, is shiny on your WhatsApp. Then you type their prompt, any prompt you want. So like what I did here was a black woman crying and carrying a baby, right? So you may likely get something like this image here, this woman. Then you can also type your name, for example, a black American female wearing a shirt with Inkiruka written on it. You can see this one, but she's looking like an African. She's not anyway. All Africans, we all look black, we all look alike. So written in Kiruka. So this is what you get. Then the generative AI. So this last one, I've used it to create a story. The story is about the founder of my church. So that story is on YouTube. So I actually, this one, an image, if you want to have a cover, you see this AI, the last one, this is the kind of cover you should have for some of your stories. It should be expressive that people want to like, why is this man carrying this child like this? What is he holding? Why? So people will click and want to. And so far, this story has the highest view so far in on YouTube for the story that I created. Like I said, download the Bing AI app, then click on the app. It will take you to the next page. Then click on image creator. Write your prompt and it will generate any AI picture you want. Right. So that's all for storytelling. Then summary. Storytelling and podcasting in this digital era, with the aid of social media, it is easy to earn from the comfort of your home. If you have good storytelling skills, local and international brands will be ready to allow you to join their team. In 2025, like I shared earlier, content creation skills will be highly in demand. You can create, if you can create good, you can create good content. You can create good content. If you are not good in storytelling, and sometimes you may be the one that are pushing out the content for your company via podcasting or other creative content production means. If you also want to earn in dollars, this set of skills should be professionally enhanced. Thank you.